Yo, what is up? So in this tutorial, we're going to be making this little thing so that we can generate icons. So make a little blueprint where you can set up this thing to create icons for your inventory. And yeah, it'll, the texture, you'll come out with a texture for stuff you could put in your inventory. So yeah, let's just hop into it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go down to our materials folder. We're gonna make a new folder in here called icon generator. We're gonna open this guy up. We're gonna right click in here. We're gonna go to textures right here, and we're gonna find a render target. So we're gonna create a render target, and we're just gonna call this icon underscore RT, like that. We're gonna open this guy up. And you can change the size of what you want yours to be. So if you want yours to be longer or you know, this way, anything like that. For me, I'm just gonna set it to 1024 by 1024. So you want this to be the size of how you want your the shape of what you want your icon to be. I'm just gonna do this for simplicity purposes. So that's all we should do in there. Then we're going to right click in here, and we're going to go to materials. We're going to create a material called icon underscore M. We're going to open this guy up. On this guy, we're going to change this from surface to user interface, and we're going to change it from opaque to translucent. Then we're going to grab a texture sample, so press T on your keyboard and click. And the texture is going to be our icon underscore RT. And what we're going to do here is we're going to hook this to the final color. Then off the alpha, we're going to pull and grab a 1 minus and hook that into the opacity like that. And that should be good in here. So now we're just going to create a blueprint in here. So right click, blueprint class actor. We're going to call this icon generator underscore BP. We're going to open this guy up. And let's see. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a scene capture component 2D. This is going to be a camera. And we're just going to call this, we'll just call this camera. Then we're going to click up at the top. We're going to add another, we're going to add a static mesh. This is going to be our item. We're just going to move our camera back a little bit. In our item, for now, I'm just going to throw in our HP flask. HP flask. Like that. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to add another, we're going to add a plane. The regular plane. I'm gonna rotate this guy 90 degrees this way, and then 90 degrees this way. And I'm just gonna pull it back, and I'm just gonna scale it up a little bit. I'm gonna hit the lock box right here, scale it up to 5, make it a little easier to see. And cool. So we're gonna call this icon preview background, like that. And I'm just gonna compile and save. I'm gonna duplicate this preview background, and I'm gonna call this guy icon preview. And on the icon preview background, I'm gonna change the material to just a white. Let's see if we just have a white material. We might need to make just a white material. Yeah, let's just create a material. And we're just going to call this M underscore white. I'm going to open this guy up. And we're just going to add a vector parameter. So just press V on your keyboard and click. And we're just going to call this white. Hook it up to the base color. We're going to change the color to white. Like that. Apply, save. We're going to use that as our preview background. And on our icon preview, we're going to change the material to be our icon. Icon M, like that. And also on our camera here, we want to come down, and on the texture target, we want to choose our icon underscore RT. And you see now you get this right here. We're also going to go down and we're going to change the field of view. I'm going to change that to be 30. So like that. Looks like we want to rotate our backgrounds. Just grab those, rotate them this way. And now you can kind of just, you know, move these to where you want them. Move your item to where you want it to get it about how you want it for your icon. I'm just gonna rotate this guy right there. So I think that looks pretty good. Now, so yeah, you just, you know, kind of position it to how you want your icon to look. That's what we're gonna do for this one. So now I'm just gonna go over here to the icon RT, right click on this, and we're gonna create a static texture. And you'll get this guy. I'm just gonna call this HP Flask underscore T. And I'm gonna open this guy up, and if you see, it'll look a little wonky. So what we want to do here is we want to change. One thing we want to do first is on the, let's see, compression settings. We're gonna change this to be user interface. And we want to change, where is it at? We want to change something else. Yeah, so texture group, we're going to change that to UI as well. Then down here, on the min alpha and max alpha, we're going to set the min to 1. And I'm going to set the max to like 0.5. And you see, we get this kind of thing. And yeah. Now this is an icon that we can use in our inventory, and you can do that for all your items just using this little blueprint. So yeah, not too crazy. You ain't got to go into Photoshop and do a bunch of crazy editing. You can just generate icons using this blueprint, and they'll work for your inventory. So yeah, that's all we're gonna do in this one. In the next part for our inventory, we'll probably go through and make all our icons and set them into our data table, but just to show you kind of what that looks like. So in our HP Flask right here, for our item image, we could set this to be our HP Flask T, and now that is an icon that we have for our inventory. So yep, we're just gonna call it here for this one. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know those down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.